What do you do when your apartment is too quiet, but your mind is too loud? Some people go for a walk, some people call a friend, and some people grab their laptop and go to the cafe. Hello, and welcome back to English Journey Studio. This is day 11 of your 30-day English journey, and today something is different. You have just finished Phase 1, 10 days at the A1 level. Today, we begin Phase 2, the A2 level. What does that mean for you? The sentences are a little longer, the vocabulary is a little richer, and the stories go a little deeper. But Sarah is still here, Brooklyn is still here, and the coffee is still hot. Are you ready? Let's go to the cafe. It is Monday morning. Sarah's eyes open slowly. For a moment, just one moment, she forgets it is Monday. Then she sees her phone. 7:14 a.m. A calendar notification. Client presentation, Thursday, 10 a.m., 3 days. The weekend had been so good. The farmer's market, cooking with Maya, the slow Sunday. But now it was over, and real life was back. She gets up, makes coffee, and sits at her desk. She opens her laptop and looks at her design files. She stares at the screen for 2 full minutes without touching anything. The apartment feels very quiet, too quiet. Sometimes, when Sarah needs to concentrate, the quiet apartment is perfect. But today, the silence feels heavy, like it is pressing down on her. She closes her laptop. She knows exactly what she needs. She is going to work from the cafe today. She gets dressed quickly, jeans, a warm sweater, her favorite gray scarf. She puts her laptop, her notebook, and her headphones into her bag. She pulls on her coat, steps outside, and takes a breath of cold November air. The city is already awake. People are walking fast, coffee cups in their hands, heading somewhere with purpose. Sarah walks toward the Corner Cup, her favorite cafe in Brooklyn. The Corner Cup is warm, and it smells wonderful. Coffee, cinnamon, and something baking in the back. Sarah loves this place. She has been coming here for 2 years. It is quiet enough to work, but not so quiet that it feels lonely. There is a short line. She waits, looking up at the menu on the wall. She always orders the same thing, an oat milk latte. When it is her turn, she steps up to the counter. The barista, a young woman with short red hair, smiles at her. "Hi, what can I get you?" "Hi, could I get a large oat milk latte, please?" The barista's expression changes slightly. "I'm so sorry, we actually ran out of oat milk this morning. We're getting more this afternoon, but right now we only have regular milk and almond milk." Sarah pauses. This has never happened before. "Oh, okay. What would you recommend?" The barista thinks for a second. "Honestly, if you like lattes, you should try our cortado. It's a small coffee, equal parts espresso and steamed milk. It's strong, but really smooth. A lot of our regulars love it." Sarah has never tried a cortado before. "Okay," she says. "I'll have the cortado." "Great choice," the barista says, smiling. Sarah pays and finds a table by the window. A few minutes later, the barista sets down a small, beautiful cup. Sarah takes one sip. It is strong, smooth, almost a little sweet, even without sugar. She smiles. She had been planning to order the same thing she always ordered, and instead, she found something new. Sarah opens her laptop and puts on her headphones. She finds her work playlist, soft instrumental music, no words, and then she begins. Something about the cafe makes it easier to concentrate. At home, she can see the dishes in the sink, the laundry she forgot to fold, the book sitting on the coffee table. Her apartment is full of small distractions, but here, all she can see is her screen and the street outside. Her mind feels clear. She works for almost 2 hours without stopping. She finishes 2 full slide layouts for the presentation. She had been struggling with the color palette for days, and suddenly, sitting in the warm yellow light of the cafe, the answer comes to her. Warm amber, deep navy, clean white. It is exactly right. Around her, the cafe has its own quiet rhythm. A man in the corner reads a thick paperback, his coffee growing cold beside him. 2 women near the door speak in low voices, leaning close together. A young student types furiously on her laptop, surrounded by open textbooks. A small dog sits patiently under its owner's chair, waiting. Sarah takes off her headphones for a moment and just listens. She loves this, the soft background noise of people living their lives. It is not distracting. It is actually the opposite. It reminds her that she is part of something larger than her desk, her deadline, her screen. She puts her headphones back on and returns to her work. The presentation is starting to feel real now. Around 11 o'clock, Sarah takes a break. She stretches, takes off her headphones, and looks out at the street. "Excuse me." She turns. At the table next to hers is an older man, perhaps 65, with white hair and reading glasses pushed up on his head. He is looking at her laptop screen. "I'm sorry to interrupt," he says, "but are those your designs?" Sarah glances at her screen, the full layout, the color palette, the typography all in place. "Yes," she says, "it's a presentation for a client." The man nods slowly. "The balance is very good," he says. "The colors feel warm but professional at the same time. That's not easy to do." Sarah feels a small surprise of pleasure. "Thank you. Are you in design?" He smiles. "I was an architect, retired now, but I still notice these things." His name is Martin. He has been coming to the Corner Cup every morning for 7 years, which makes him, as the barista said, a regular. They talk for about 10 minutes. He asks about her work. She asks about architecture. It is one of those easy, unexpected conversations, the kind that you cannot plan, and that leaves you feeling more awake than before. When Martin stands up to leave, he pauses. "Good luck with the presentation," he says. "I think your client is going to love it." Sarah watches him walk out into the cold. She smiles and opens her laptop again. By noon, Sarah is ready to leave. She has finished 4 complete slide layouts. She has a color palette she loves. She has a clear plan for the rest of the week. She packs up her laptop and notebook, tucks her headphones into her bag, and pulls on her coat. Before she leaves, she stops at the counter. "Could I get a coffee to go?" The barista looks up, smiling. "Another cortado?" Sarah laughs. "Actually, yes, another cortado." She steps out into the cool midday air with the warm cup in her hand. As she walks home, she thinks about the morning. She had left the apartment feeling heavy and stuck. She was walking home feeling light and clear. What had changed? The work was the same. The deadline was the same. The problem was the same. But the place was different, and that was enough. Sometimes changing where you work changes how you think. A new environment gives your mind something fresh to absorb. A stranger's comment can make you see your own work differently. Even a coffee you have never tried before can remind you that the best things sometimes happen when your usual option is not available. She turns onto her street. Tomorrow, she will probably work from home, but this morning, the cafe was exactly right. Today, Sarah had a productive Monday morning at her favorite cafe. She tried something new, a cortado instead of her usual latte. She solved a design problem that had been bothering her for days, and she had a short, unexpected conversation with Martin, a retired architect who noticed something beautiful in her work. Quick vocabulary review. A barista, the person who makes and serves coffee at a cafe. To recommend, to suggest something because you think it is good. A cortado, a small espresso coffee with an equal amount of steamed milk. A regular, a person who visits the same place very often. To concentrate, to focus all your attention on one thing. A distraction, something that takes your attention away from what you are doing. A deadline, the date by which a piece of work must be finished. Inspired, feeling excited and full of creative energy. If you finished today's episode, type Day 11 done in the comments right now. Tomorrow is Day 12. Sarah receives some unexpected news. Keep listening, keep learning. See you tomorrow.